Not too long ago, diabetes was dubbed the rich man's disease and was usually associated with comfortable lifestyles. But today, even the most conservative estimates indicate that a vast majority of the 400-odd million people with diabetes are far from affluent. A majority of these diabetes patients become dependent on quality insulin in their lifetime. And herein lies the catch. A Stanford University-led research produced some alarming statistics about low and medium-income populations. As of 2018, as many as 33 million people with type 2 diabetes did not have access to quality insulin, and this number is set to hit a whopping 41 million by 2030. A detailed analysis of the study revealed that accessibility was closely associated with cost and the hegemony of innovator companies. In fact, a number of other studies point out that the average cost of insulins tripled in the decade between 2002 and 2013. Growing costs coupled with an ever-growing number of diabetes patients has created a pressing need for more quality insulin's players to fill the vacuum. At Biocon, we acknowledge the delicate balance that responsible healthcare practitioners strive for between quality insulin therapy and the burden of cost to patients. And in keeping with our larger vision for affordable access to world-class therapeutics, we are pioneering the idea of Beat, Biocon for enhanced access to insulin therapy for diabetes patients. We believe that Beat is the answer to that elusive balance between top-quality insulin and affordable access to diabetes patients worldwide. With Beat, patients can now look forward to timely insulinization, reduced morbidity and mortality, and significant healthcare cost savings. Our commitment to Beat manifests itself in the form of Biocon's biosimilar insulin Glargine. Biocon's Glargine is internationally approved by several stringent international regulatory authorities, including the European Medicines Agency, EMA, PMDA Japan, and TGA Australia, and is also on the cusp of approval with the US FDA. In fact, the momentous EMA approval in 2018 was a resounding endorsement of Biocon's Glargine going toe-to-toe with the innovator Glargine on a variety of attributes and characteristics. Further, a series of pivotal global trials have proved beyond any doubt that Biocon's Glargine is on par in terms of safety, efficacy, and quality with the reference Glargine. Sample this. Biocon's Glargine has undergone 6 pivotal clinical trials on 1,915 patients across 20 countries. Our global Phase 3 trials on type 1 and type 2 diabetes patients, the InStride 1 and InStride 2, carried out on 558 and 560 patients respectively, further underline the quality, safety, and efficacy of Biocon's Glargine. The results of the trial demonstrated that Biocon's Glargine was on par with the reference Glargine. Changes in HbA1c, FPG, and PPG parameters, along with the incidence of hypoglycemia, were found to be similar. Both trials, the InStride 1 and 2, included an immunogenicity assessment of Biocon's Glargine. The assessment results showed that the immunogenicity profiles were comparable to the reference Glargine. Another crucial trial, our global Phase 3 switch study in type 1 diabetes patients, the InStride 3, proved that Beat is beyond a mere catchphrase. The results of the trial in terms of safety, efficacy, and immunogenicity provided overwhelming evidence in favor of switching to Biocon's Glargine from the reference Glargine. And in May 2019, the provincial government of British Columbia in Canada became the first to legislate and make it mandatory to switch to biosimilars in diabetes patients. Switching to biosimilar insulins as a practice is increasingly gaining traction at the highest levels and is today recommended by organizations such as Diabetes UK and the ICH. Besides global trials, our meticulous approach to insulin manufacturing and production takes us yet another step closer to achieving our vision for Beat. For instance, Biocon's insulin manufacturing facility in Malaysia is not only Asia's largest, but also upholds the highest standards for compliance and quality with regulatory approvals from several international bodies, including the EMA. Our facilities also adopt unique processes like the Pichia pastoris expression system, which enables us to meet the growing global demand for insulin. The process has been given the generally recognized as safe status by the US FDA and is known for less impurities and high yield. From our innovative processes and internationally certified state-of-the-art facilities to our world-class devices and affordable pricing, the patient is at the center of everything we do at Biocon. Beat, Biocon for enhanced access to insulin therapy, as a philosophy, is an end-to-end embodiment of this patient centricity, from manufacturing to consumer.